Not many things about the fabric of college football I love more than the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all. Most everybody remembers that in 2021, because of COVID, the Rose Bowl was not played in its traditional perch in Pasadena with the sun setting over the San Gabriels, but was instead played in Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium. There's only been one other time when the Rose Bowl was not played in Pasadena, and that was the 1942 Rose Bowl. Now, why was that? Well, December 7th, 1941, the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor and launches the United States into World War II. And because of that attack, there was real concern that the West Coast was vulnerable to being attacked, especially in places where there were big gatherings. Well, January 1, 1942, there would have been a massive gathering at the Rose Bowl. 90,000 people in the stadium, over 1 million there for the parade to celebrate. So the participants that year had to figure out a different place to play the game. The Pacific Coast Conference champions, the Oregon State Beavers, and the Southern Conference champion Duke Blue Devils put their heads together, and Duke offered to host the game. Everybody agreed, and the 1942 Rose Bowl was played in Durham, North Carolina at Duke Stadium, which normally would seat 35,000 people. They had to cart in stands from North Carolina and NC State. It ballooned up to 56,000, and those 56,000 people saw the Beavers upend the until then undefeated Blue Devils 20-16 in, again, only one of two Rose Bowls ever played outside of Pasadena and Rose Bowl Stadium. And a great fact about that game, Duke Stadium was renamed after Wallace Wade, who was the coach of that Duke team. And he has quite an interesting story as it pertains to his participation in World War I and eventually World War II after coaching that game. So tune in tomorrow and I'll tell that story as well.